Yeah.
Hey special family, welcome back to another video. If you're new here, hi, I'm AutismMom, and on this channel we talk about everything autism. Today we're doing another fair use reaction video, and this one is on Abbey, one of my favorites. So let's take a look at the video.
Talk about what?
We're going to talk about the phone incident. Do you remember that? Yeah. Okay. So here's your phone. Turn it around.
Since I was so angry,
Yes.
I couldn't control my anger and I threw this across the room because it was doing some weird thing. And so I did a lot of categories in it.
So you got really mad.
It's like how one night when you were having a bad night, for example, you hit that thing because it wouldn't stop chirping. I saw you.
What did I do?
I saved this stupid effing thing and you went, you really did.
Okay. How did this video turn into my bad behavior?
Because it was just the same emotions.
It actually was the same emotion.
It's like the song We're Not Gonna Take It by Twisted Sister. They all go, you're all worthless and weak.
You see the video. I mean, Abbey was trying to tell us how she got overwhelmed and she tried to categorize her emotion and she was upset and she threw the phone across the room, shattered the screen, and then somehow in that equation flipped the script to tell her mom, but you did the same thing the other day. Remember when you did? I'm telling you, Abbey is a mess. I enjoy Abbey. Let's go to the comment section and see what the commenters had to say, because I thought that was a good and funny video. So the first commenter says, can Abbey please explain the categories technique? Yeah, she did mention that. My son and I are both on the spectrum and we both struggle with managing anger and other emotion. So Abbey's mom replied, so if she needs to think in categories, that is fine, but I might not understand, so I asked her to translate to the feeling words so I can help her. The fear was real. No one wants to lose photos or Candy Crush levels. I work with her to help her verbalize whatever the underlying feeling is so I can address it. And she also made a video, and this is the video response.
Everyone was asking about how do you talk in categories. So I want you to try to explain it. We take a piece of paper.
I took a piece of paper and I wrote down that adults eat delicious stuff like cakes, pies, pizza, pasta.
Right, you wrote that down on a piece of paper.
Because I was trying to make myself feel good.
By writing down good things.
Writing down everything I like.
Right, did I understand that?
My mom did not understand it.
Right.
And she's trying to help me use the feeling words. And so is Allie, Natalia, Sarah, and Stephanie.
Right, those are some of your helpers in one of your therapies that you take. And so what did you translate it into? You wrote down a categories on a piece of paper. After the phone, you wrote down, you said adults eat
cakes and pies.
Right. And then we translated it into what you really felt. And you wrote that down, remember?
I feel a lot of feelings because my phone did something weird. I am angry and scared. I'm afraid that I might lose my photos.
Right. You were afraid that you might lose your photos.
And I'd probably get back to, afraid I might have been back to level 1 on Candy Crush.
Which would have been a terrible thing, right?
Terrible.
Right, and it gave you a lot of anxiety.
Yeah. And in the future, if it does this thing, I'll be on the same level. All my photos will be back. I'll be on the exact...
Your phone was fine. I got you a new phone. Everything transferred and it was fine. Oh. But the moral of the story here is that the cause of all of this was because you were afraid of
losing my photos.
Right, which is a very real fear, and that's okay. But if you just say, you can think in categories all you want,
in
but
my mind.
You can't talk to me in categories.
Fine.
So if you just translate and we work it through and we think, what's the real feeling behind this? Then you can be heard and I can help you. Right?
Thanks.
And you got a new phone, didn't you?
Mm-hmm.
And what level you on Candy Crush?
3,363.
You go, girl. So that is how Abbey thinks in categories. Next commenter says, she called you out. I just love her. Such a boss. Mom says, right. Next commenter says, it is like she got excited that she found a moment in which she was the same as a neurotypical, and it brought her joy to be the same. I could be wrong. Mom responded, yes, that is true. We often remind her that certain things in the world are part of being human and have nothing to do with autism. The next commenter says, have you got a bit of whiplash from the speed of the turnaround? You know, when she flipped that story back on you? Next commenter says, you couldn't help but laugh when you realized she caught you red-handed. Mom says, me too. Next commenter says, it's refreshing to see that she does struggle with impulse control like my daughter. She's so great and it gives me hope. Mom responded, yes, still struggles, but we keep working on it, giving her the feeling word to express. If you would like to follow Abby and her mom, this is their TikTok page and handle. Go over to TikTok, give them a follow. I hope this video was helpful, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.